Well, now, darling, you found your way back just in time. Granny's been saving this one for a stormy evening. But the wind's howling and my teacup's still warm, so I reckon tonight's the night. Pull up that stool, wrap your blanket a little tighter, and pour yourself a cup of tonight's tea. Because this story, it's got old iron stairs, ghostly laughter, and just enough shadow to keep you wondering. Back in 2014, my son Rand and his wife Heather packed up their kids and headed north for a weekend getaway. Now, they've been to a lot of places together, from the swamps of the Everglades to the mountains of North Georgia, but one of their favorites was St. Augustine, Florida, the oldest city in America, they say. And let me tell you, it feels old. The air has weight, the bricks remember. Rand had heard all the stories, of course: pirate ghost, phantom footsteps in the fort, but none fascinated him more than the St. Augustine Lighthouse. They took one of those ghost tours, you know, the kind with lanterns and legends and the occasional scream for show. The group was small that day. The guide led them just past weathered stones and storm battered windows right up to the old lighthouse grounds. Rand scooped up his youngest, little Emma, and said, "Come on, let's go see the view from the top." Now, those stairs, they're steep, winding like a ribbon of rusted iron, spiraling all the way up the inside of that tower. They weren't halfway up when they heard it. A voice, high, childlike, not Emma's. "Hello?" Rand froze. Emma blinked. He turned toward the stairwell behind them. It was empty. He called out, "Hello, is someone there?" And then the voice came again. "What's your little girl's name?" Rand blinked. "Emma," said Emma. The voice giggled. "We came to see if you would like to play." Rand, always quick on the draw with his phone, started snapping photos of the staircase. Up, down, and every which way. The screen glowed in the dimness, but nothing showed. Emma, brave little thing, cupped her hands and called out, "Ollie, ollie, oxen free." Another giggle, lighter this time, echoing from above. Rand caught movement, but nothing solid. "All right," he said, "we're coming up." They climbed, foot after foot, breath catching in their chests. But when they reached the top landing, empty. The door was ajar, no footprints on the dust-covered metal. Just the wind whistling through the lighthouse's open eye. They made their way back down with the rest of the tour group, none the wiser. No one else had heard a voice. No one else saw a thing. That night, back at the hotel, Rand handed Emma the phone and said, "Want to look at our ghost hunt?" She flipped through the images one by one, stopped, zoomed in, and said, "Daddy, look." And there it was, in three separate photos taken just seconds apart. A girl, blurry, pale, like a will-o'-the-wisp, standing halfway up the spiral just above them. Each time her position shifted slightly, head tilted, looking down, one arm raised as if waving or reaching. Some say the girl was one of the lighthouse keeper's daughters, lost in an accident when the supply cart rolled down the hill. Others say she never left, just waiting for someone her size to play with again. If you ever find yourself walking up a spiral stair in an old lighthouse and you hear someone call your name from the shadows, don't answer too quickly. Some games never end, and some voices ain't meant to be answered. Thanks for stopping by tonight, sugar. Granny'll have the kettle on next week with another bedtime story just for you. Until then, keep your heart warm, your camera charged, and your little ones close on the stairs.